It is now my pleasure to introduce Ambassador Elizabeth Bagley, Senior Advisor to the Secretary of State for Special Initiatives.
Thank you, Pat, for that introduction. More importantly, for your leadership, vision, and support of the U.S. Diplomacy Center from the very beginning. 1999, he was there, and he's still there for us. Today, we celebrate this beautiful glass entrance hall, which houses the Hillary Rodham Clinton Pavilion and the Henry A. Kissinger Hall below, showcasing the signature segment of the Berlin Wall. Halls 2 and 3, which encompass Phase 2 of the project, as Pat mentioned, are named in honor of James A. Baker and John F. Kerry. And all 4 halls will house state-of-the-art exhibits, interactive displays, and multimedia presentations to highlight the varied, vibrant, and often dangerous work of our diplomats as we tell their story and explain why diplomacy matters to every citizen of the world. To our donors, without whom none of this would be possible, we owe you an immense debt of gratitude, and we look forward to your continued engagement as we proceed with Halls 2 and 3. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank Ambassadors Bill Harrop and Ted McNamara of the Diplomacy Center Foundation and Kathy Johnson, the Director of the USDC, for their leadership and commitment to this cause. To Secretary Henry Kissinger, who unfortunately couldn't join us, to celebrate the completion of his hall in the lower level, Foundations of Diplomacy, where the Berlin Wall is, so you must all go see it. His enthusiastic support and unwavering commitment to the center has been an inspiration for all of us. To Secretary Jim Baker, who also could not be here tonight, we appreciate not only his steadfast encouragement, but also his generous financial gift in support of Hall 2, named in his honor, which will highlight diplomacy in action, where visitors will be immersed in the history, people, and challenges of diplomacy. To Secretary Madeleine Albright, who first announced the launch of this project in 2000, thank you for your incomparable gift to the Center, for your longstanding commitment to democracy and the rule of law, and for your foresight in seeing the potential of this endeavor many years ago. And General Colin Powell, as someone who has led both military and civilian troops on both sides of the river, we thank you for your unflagging support for the men and women of this department and their dedicated service to our national security and democratic values, both here and across the globe. When Secretary Clinton first asked me to lead this effort to build the U.S. Diplomacy Center, it was as a part of the Global Partnership Initiative, which she created to formalize public-private partnerships to advance our security interests and to promote our global agenda. The U.S. Diplomacy Center is a perfect example of this synergy and what Secretary Clinton defined as smart power, combining everything at our disposal to achieve the results we seek. So thank you, Secretary Clinton, for your vision, your leadership, and your passionate commitment to diplomacy and development. And finally, as he nears the end of his tenure as Secretary of State, I want to thank Secretary Kerry for taking up this challenge and for your perseverance, your patience, and your unwavering commitment to peace and security in an unsettled world. Hall 3, Advancing Diplomacy, named in your honor, will be an immersive education center and will include the Power of Peace Theater and the Global Classroom, which will invite students to delve deeper into international issues and will be at the core of the center's outreach efforts. So thank you all for coming, for celebrating this milestone, and for bringing us closer to bridging the last 3 feet that Edward R. Murrow spoke of so many years ago. Thank you.